Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA, and what you see in front of you is my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe 17-foot, the old all fiberglass model made in Rice, Texas, and it's under my carport on my concrete slab, which is perfectly level and it's in perfect harmony. But what I wanted to show you, or what I wanted to go over was, I've had a few people leave comments and send emails about clearances and dimensions and so forth. And so I thought, well, I'd just do this video to clarify it. I'm going to call it 2019 Casita Dimensions Clearances. And anyway, there went my yardstick. And I'm going to try to do this with one hand using this old yardstick. Now just remember, a yardstick is what? 1 yard, 36 inches, right? So we'll start back here with the clearances back here where your stabilizer jacks would be, but I took my stabilizer jack off and I just used that thing right there. But if you had your stabilizer jack there, you would have about 8 inches of clearance below the jack to the ground, okay? Now another question that comes up is, can you put, this is where the battery is right here. I've got a 120 amp hour AGM battery in there, but it comes standard with a lead acid battery. Could you put 2 batteries in there? No. Okay, next question is clearance for your drain plugs and stuff. Actually, for the drain pipe and stuff, you only got about 8 inches of clearance, and that's so if you're going boondocking and stuff, you don't have a lot of clearance for those rutted roads. Now they do make the high lift package, which raises it up 3 or 4 inches. I'm not sure, but that also creates another problem in that you almost have to have a step stool to get in. What else can I tell you about the outside? Again, it's 17 feet, but it's 17 feet to right there. Okay, it's 17 feet to the tip of this and the tip of the bumper. You can see that you lose about 3 feet or so, and the interior dimensions are much less. It's about 13 feet, 4 inches or so on the inside. And the first step is right here, and it's about it looks like it's about 9 inches. So if you add the lift package, you'd have to have a step stool. Now the door is not a wide door. This is not a house door, okay? So the width of this door looks like it's about 21 inches. All right, let's open it up. See what the open area is. Yeah, it'd be about 21 inches, and then the height is not all that big. It's certainly not a normal size door. So this is 3 feet right there. We'll just kind of hold this and put this there. So you've got about 48 to 50 inches of height is all, okay? It's not a big door, is it? Okay, not. So we'll go on in. So you kind of have to stoop to get in. They're not big. This is mine. Close the door, Rusty. Why do you close the door to keep bugs out? So anyway, if you wanted to change this refrigerator out, I don't know how you'd do it because the refrigerator is about 30 inches wide or whatever it happens to be here. Let's see. It looks like it's about 32 inches wide, whatever it happens to be. But yeah, so getting it out that door ain't going to work. So what else can I tell you? Now the shower, I can tell you what the shower is. The height of the shower is about 5'10", because I'm 6'2" and I have to stoop over a little bit. So it's certainly not a big shower, but it works. It's a kind of a wet shower, but it's a roomy wet bath. For wet baths, it's pretty roomy. And then of course I've got all my stuff in here. I've got the one with the swivel chairs, and since there's nobody else to swivel in here, I use this for kind of an extra part of the tabletop. Okay, a little extension. That's my sitting spot right here. And at some point, if this chair wears out, could I swap this chair over here? Sure. And this is the bed. A lot of people ask about the bed. The bed. Okay, now here's the bed. This is 36 inches to there. And we flip it over so I can see. Okay, we do it right here. The bed is about 50 inches wide and 74 inches long. So that's a good sized bed. And the interior height, I can tell you that because it's 6'1.5" interior to stand up. I'm 6'1.5", approximately, or 6'1". And my head, with shoes on, my head touches the ceiling. Just with my socks on, doesn't. So we're that close. So what else can I tell you? Not much. I just wanted to touch the highlights because this is a short video. Most of you can find all this stuff out at the Casita manufacturing website in Rice, Texas. But yeah, you don't have a lot of clearance. So if you're going to go boondocking or out in the rough on the rough roads and so forth, you probably want to get that lift kit. But for those of you that are just going to be using RV parks and campgrounds and stuff, yeah, don't worry about it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go boondocking, but I'll just go places that are easy to get in and out of, and that's the way that'll work. Yeah, the thing you got to watch is I don't have the stabilizers back here anymore. I took them off and I use these jacks right here. But those stabilizer jacks without the lift kit on this trailer are really pretty low to the ground. I'd say you've only got about 7 inches of clearance between the stabilizer jacks and the ground. I'll show you what the stabilizer jacks look like. They're right over here. Now this is them right here, right there. And yeah, when they're attached to the spot at the rear of the RV, they hang down. Let's see what they are. That's 4 inches, 4.5 inches. So they're about, once they're closed, they're still 4 inches of depth. So can they be knocked off going in a steep gas station with a steep entrance, or going down a boondocking road with really deep ruts at a national forest or wherever, BLM campground? Sure. But the things I really like about this particular RV, of course, I've said this before, it's the best RV I've ever owned. I've been doing this for 25 years. Let me put this yardstick down. Okay, now, the reason I really like this RV, there's several reasons, but the ones that come to mind immediately are, one, I love all the big windows. Okay, this thing's got big windows, got a great big window at the back, and that's where the bed is. So, you've got a nice view when you're in your bed, if you're reading a book or whatever, and I do that occasionally. And what else can I tell you? I like this right here. I mean, this thing is solid, man. That's what I like. It feels solid. When you're pulling it down the highway, tow's real easy. So it's a very enjoyable RV to have. And of course, up on the top there, you've got that Max Air vent fan. And that thing's worth its weight in gold. It's really quiet, really energy efficient, because I've boondocked or camped without any hookups, and yeah, it uses very little energy. Now, the roof mount AC, like all of them, on the inside it's not too noisy. On the outside you can hear it. So if you're at an RV park or somewhere where you have shore power and you're running your AC, you'll hear it. But on the inside it's okay. And it also comes with a 1500 watt heat strip, which is what I use. I don't have a furnace, and the reason I don't have a furnace, I live in Central Texas, and I don't need that additional heat. Now, if I lived in the north where you needed the heat and it was 0 or whatever, then yeah, I'd have a furnace, but I don't need it here in Central Texas, because here I have electric hookup. I have a full hookup here under my cover, okay? And so I can run the heat strip for heat, and I'm good to go with that. And if I need air conditioner, of course, I've got that. I've got everything here at my home base, but when I'm on the road, I don't go camping when it's cold. If it's going to be really cold, I just don't go. So that solves that problem. And then, of course, you got two 20-pound propane tanks in the front. And what else could I tell you? This little window here, this is the bathroom window right here. And yeah, it's okay. It helps a little bit. And of course, there's a vent fan in the restroom. And that little deal right there, that's the vent for your plumbing, your septic, and your kitchen stuff. Maybe there's another vent on the other side. I'll check. But yeah, sometimes if you're out camping and you have the valves open on your drain hose or drain tanks, what you may get is because whatever odor is there the gas is gonna go up and escape out of that. And if the wind's blowing in the right direction, you may have a little odor in your air, so to speak. So just close those valves, you'll be all right. Yeah, this is the vent for the kitchen sink and stuff, that little vent, the little white vent right up here. But anyway, guys, just wanted to give you a quickie on the 2019 Casita, some of the dimensions and stuff that y'all have asked for. I've covered the obvious ones. Now, this little storage compartment here doesn't hold much. You can get a little bit in there. I didn't get the optional larger fresh water tank, but if you get the larger fresh water tank, which I think is, I don't know, 20 gallons maybe. I think mine's 16. then it takes up space in that storage compartment, which even makes it smaller. But it's not very big, but it holds a few things. You can get a few things in there, and that helps a lot. Of course, this is my house. This is all I've got. This is everything I own is right here in this little Casita and in my pickup, and scattered around here outside, which is not much. But anyway, for those of you that are interested in a small RV, then I would recommend that you take a look at the Casita. I mean, I love the way they're built. And when I tow mine with my Ram pickup, I've got a 2017 Ram pickup right here with a camper top on it. And I get about 25 miles to the gallon when I'm not towing. But when I'm towing the RV, which weighs 2,450 pounds, I get, believe it or not, I get around 17. I'm always, I use as a guide 15, but I've always gotten better than that towing the Casita. Of course, I haven't been in the mountains or anywhere yet. I have traveled around in different parts of Texas, and so it's 17 here. I imagine it's going to drop down a little bit as I go west into the elevations. But having said that, I love the way it looks. It's just a nice looking unit, and the price is not bad. They're about $20,000. They may have gone up a little bit now. But I didn't get a lot of things. I didn't get an awning. Why? Because I don't need an awning. I didn't get a furnace. Why? Because I don't need a furnace. There's a lot of things. It's not what I have, it's what I don't have. So having said that, guy, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the linked Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you a penny if you want food with it. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind. Keep your health however you can. And the birds are chirping. It's spring here in Texas. Anyway, I'm fixing to take a trip real soon. I can tell you that. Yeah, it's coming up real soon. So anyway, guys, adios amigos from Central Texas. Enjoy your day. And for those of you looking at a Casita, good luck. And be sure and let Jonathan know. Jonathan at Casita in Rice, Texas. Tell him Rusty sent you. And I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.